Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and give my review over Selling Tampa. This is episode 5. So basically, the episode starts off, they arrive in Miami. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was kind of funny how they were excited when Sherelle told them that she was gonna take them to Miami. Like, girl, no tea, no shade. Like, girl, y'all right up the street. I think I might be 3, maybe 4 hours away from Miami. So it's not like if y'all, wanted to, y'all just couldn't hop into y'all car and just, even do a turnaround trip if you wanted to. But anyways, girl, they were excited, cute, whatever. So they arrived in Miami. I thought it was kind of weird because I thought that oh, that's my oven, y'all. I thought the purpose of the group taking the trip to Miami was for them to go and find their clients a house within 2 days. The only person I saw looking for a home and showing a home was Sherelle and Joanna. So I was kind of confused on why the other girls were not participating as far as showing these homes or even them showing us that they were looking for a home. I don't know. Sherelle takes the clients to go see the house. The house was gorgeous. Me personally, even though, girl, I ain't got no money for no house, especially that one, okay? I didn't like the location of the house. I felt like a house like that, if I was to buy a house in Miami, I would want my house on the water, like in front of the city. You know how like you can have the water and like the city in front of you? I want a view. Girl, I just felt like they was looking at some bushes. Anyways, so the clients were not, they gave it out of 5 stars. They gave it like 3.5. So they want them to show them another property tomorrow. Now, mind you, they only have 48 hours to find this home for their clients, which again, I would assume that if you only have 48 hours to find a home for your clients, then you would need everyone on board. I thought that was the whole purpose of the girls coming to Miami. I don't know. Maybe I missed something. They have dinner. Everybody looks nice. Who has the biggest butt, Carla or Tennille? Girl, I said it was a tie. Both of them got cakes, okay? Have you ever dated your clients? Oh, she lets us know. Colony lets us know that Cho is in Miami. I'm not gonna lie. Cho, baby, what I tell you, baby? Baby, Cho is fine. Girl, Cho is fine. Have you dated any of your clients? Tennille basically says that she's been on dinner with her clients, but it wasn't like that. It was more so just to close the deal. I don't know. I don't know if I believe Colony. No, I'm sorry. Tennille asked Colony, has she ever been on a date with any of her clients? And Colony says that she has, but it was basically to close the deal. I don't know if I believe Colony. I just don't know if I believe Colony. I just don't know if I believe her. I don't. I don't know if I believe Colony. Anyway, Shell. She basically says that she likes to give and kind of hopped into the conversation about, giving your client the full experience, right? I don't know what the full experience means, but Colony says she even goes as far as picking up her clients from the airport. So if you have someone who's looking for a home in Tampa, she may even pick them up from the airport. So Tennille, throws a little shade her way and says, well, girl, do you Airbnb them too? No, basically, girl, you doing all that. You going out to dinner with them, picking them up from the airport. Girl, are you giving them a place to stay too, right? And so I took it as though, Tennille was trying to be shady, but low-key read, Colony at the same time. Like, girl, you doing a lot for your clients, girl. But I don't think it's too far-fetched for someone to go pick their client. If you have a client flying in from out of town, if you think the best thing for you is to go pick your client up to kind of show them, you appreciate them, girl. I guess that goes with trying to close the deal. So I can get with that. I can understand that. But I think when I look at Colony as a whole, maybe I'm at fault for because Colony is a very attractive woman, and she, she got that walk, and she do that little laugh, and then it's like, okay, girl, you already an attractive woman, and then, girl, you like to walk in front of your clients, and girl, you knocking over tables and chairs and books, and now you going on dates, and you say it's because you want to give the full experience. Girl, I don't know, girl. Girl, all I can say is, girl, if that's what you got to do in order to close the deal, then mama, close the deal. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. Alexis jumps in and kind of says that Tennille was being inappropriate with, I guess, her line of questioning or the things that she was saying to Colony. Tennille lets Alexis know, girl, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to Colony. And that's how it kind of went downhill from there. So basically, Alexis ends up calling Tennille out of her name. She called her a B. They go back and forth. We already know, Tennille already let us know, I think the last episode, that 3 things that she don't like is for somebody to mess with her, call her a B, mess with her kids, or mess with her money. Those are the 3 things. And so, girl, she already said that Alexis had already did 2 of the things, right? Well, Alexis called her a B. Girl, I didn't think it was that serious. Sherelle basically tells them to basically shut up. Y'all doing too much. Y'all call each other out y'all names. It's the truth, girl. Like I said, I'm giving these girls a pass, because I know that in the process of them being in this business, not in this business, but, them being at work, that they're also shooting a reality show. So it has to be entertaining. And I understand that, it's not as, corporate style, or, you can't say this and say that. Things are a little bit loose, right? Not loose as in a bad. The last time somebody called somebody loose, girl, it was Robin Collins, Wendy loose, and we was offended. But it's not as structured as it probably would be like as a corporate office, right? So it's kind of laid back. So the cussing really doesn't bother me, again, because I know they're probably they are shooting a reality show and they have to entertain us. Tennille says the last B who called me a B had to take out a restraining order. Now I'm thinking Tennille just talking mess. Baby, Tennille was actually mad. Like, I guess once the scene was over, Tennille was cutting up in the back. Like, she was really upset that Alexis called her out of her name, to the point where Joanna had to pull her outside and, basically calm her down. Girl, you saw Alexis walk. Alexis was walking out the door, baby, and she heard Tennille going off, baby. So, girl, I tell you, Alexis hit that 180, bloop, and walked right back inside the restaurant. Girl, you knew she was about to drag your ass all up and down Miami, okay? Girl, here go Colony and Ann. They so messy. They're at the bar. They can't even get their cocktail. Girl, they done left their cocktails at the bar because they hear Tennille basically going off. They took off running outside of the, I guess, the little room that they had rented out for the night. So basically, whose fault was it, Tennille or Carla's? I mean, not Tennille or Carla's. Was it Tennille or Alexis? I would say it was more so Alexis' fault, because at the end of the day, even if the line of questioning or the things that Tennille was saying was shady towards Colony, it really didn't have nothing to do with you. Now, I'm not mad at Alexis for, saying, okay, girl, you kind of getting out of line with your questioning, but girl, you inserted yourself. So once you inserted yourself, girl, at that point, what did you expect? So I don't really think it was Tennille's fault. Because, again, she was talking to Colony and not Alexis. And Alexis inserted herself. So Tennille comes. It was Carla's birthday. All the girls come except for Joanna and Sherelle. Tennille was the last one to get there. Tennille comes in. Hey, what's up, y'all? You know, on some, I'm so unbothered. What's up? What? Oh, are you okay, girl? Because last night was a mess. Girl, what happened last night? I don't even remember what happened last night. Tennille, baby. Girl, I don't know, girl. This is what y'all girls be forgetting. Girl, I don't know if you were, you probably don't remember because you probably blacked out. But girl, you was cutting up and acting the fool. Okay? You probably thought the cameras didn't catch it, but girl, they caught enough for us to know that, girl, you were really upset and you really were bothered. It's okay. One thing I think that I want all of us to get out of is it's okay to say that, girl, yeah, I was pissed last night. Yes, I was pissed. I was. I've calmed down, but last night, girl, I was ready to go. Snatch someone up. Okay? But for Tennille trying to act like she wasn't bothered when, girl, clearly it's on. Girl, we got the footages, okay? She was bothered. Alexis, again, I don't think that she drug you into it. I think that you inserted yourself. She was talking to Colony, and you decided to, I guess, take up for Colony, which is fine. But girl, Tennille didn't drag you in it, girl. Cho arrives. He comes to, I guess, he ends up staying at the same hotel that they all were at. And girl, Cho fine. Girl, I ain't gonna lie. If I was calling now, I probably would have fucked his ass. Girl. But I don't think Colony is too much interested in Cho because it looks like the other, like, I think Carla and they were kind of like, you know, like they were kind of feeling him a little bit. I don't know, child. Anyways, he took his shirt off and he was swimming and all that stuff, child. Basically being seen, okay? If I had a body like Cho, I'd probably have my shirt off trying to be seen too. That drink, look. I understand that it's a party, but I do not, those big drinks, when it be like 15 straws and it is made for like 15 people, I hate those drinks. I absolutely hate them. Girl, I'm the type where, girl, can you just put me some in a glass? Yeah, I don't do the whole, let's drink out of one drink and it's 25 people. I don't want to, I'm not participating in that. But before y'all start drinking, can y'all just pour me some into a little glass? Yeah, I won't mind in my own glass. I don't know what none of y'all mouths been. I don't know what y'all been putting in y'all mouths, girl. Y'all got, it's going to be backwash all in the drink. So Sherelle and Joanna take the clients to go see a home. It's under construction, but you could tell, you know, the direction that they were going in with the home. The home is absolutely gorgeous. Again, I didn't like the location, but the home was gorgeous. They thought it was okay. Joanna goes on a date with this guy. I did not realize. I realized that all these women are very attractive, but I did not realize how gorgeous Joanna is. When Joanna was sitting at that table, I was looking at that bitch face. I was like, oh, Joanna is low-key bad. Okay? Joanna is gorgeous. Girl, I've been on Colony. Girl, Joanna is gorgeous. Look at Joanna's face. Like, everybody on the cast is pretty, girl. But when I was looking at Joanna, I was like, oh, Joanna low-key gorgeous, girl. Okay, Joanna. But she goes on a date. She's nervous. She hasn't been on a date. You know, she's been married. So she's, you know, when you've been married, girl, you don't really have to, I mean, I guess you still should try to impress your partner, I guess, but she hasn't been out on a date. So she doesn't really know, you know, what to do. She's kind of rusty. This is her first date. The guy that she goes on a date with, he's attractive to me. He's very attractive. But you could tell that he's probably a cheater. Girl, he tells a story about, I guess he said his ex-wife or his ex-girlfriend basically used to give him some ass before he left. Basically so he wouldn't go out there and cheat. I said, girl, you got to do all that. Girl, if you just can't wait till your man come home to knock boots, you mean to tell me in order for your man to have sperm retention, that's what he said, sperm retention or sperm reduction, something like that, girl. He basically would have sex before his girlfriend would make sure they had sex before he left to go out, so he would, basically, it'll be out of his system. Girl, to me, he gave me real cheater tease. He said something that made me know that, okay, girl, he said something about all my relationships have failed. I mean, they probably have, but I think it's how you word things too. Just because a relationship ends does not mean the relationship was a failure. I do believe that now. Just because you end a relationship does not mean that the relationship was automatically a failure. What if you've been together for X amount of years and you just happen to fall out of love with each other? That doesn't mean the relationship was a failure. That just means that we reached the end of the road and we both realized that we no longer have those feelings for each other, right? But while we were together, girl, we did the damn thing. You see what I'm saying? Anyways, child. Joanna basically says, girl, it's cute. It was a cute first date, but it's a no for her. Colony basically asks Rena about the whole situation, about the brokerage and all that. You know, Rena and Sherelle did have a conversation, I guess, about her having her brokerage license, because I thought about it. They did have a conversation about her having her brokerage license, but I don't think that they had a conversation about Rena actually wanting to open up her own brokerage and trying to take two of Sherelle's top clients, or not clients, top agents. So Colony feels some type of way because she doesn't want it to get back to Sherelle, and then, you know, Sherelle starts to think, girl, you already knew what the tea was, Colony, and you didn't say nothing to me. So I can get where Colony is coming from. Like, Colony is going to stay loyal to Sherelle. Because I'm saying loyal to Sherelle, you need to let her know. Because if she finds out, I don't want her to know that, girl, I've been sitting on this tea for the longest, right? And now she mad at me. So anyways, I thought it was cute when the black girls jumped in the pool. Not the pool, jumped in the ocean. So anyways, child, so Rena, I call that woman two different names, Rena and Rena. Rena, I don't know which one it is. Rena tells Sherelle at dinner, it was a quick conversation about her wanting to open up her own brokerage and asking Ann and Colony to join her, basically. I don't think that it really registered with Sherelle because, girl, at that point, girl, I low-key probably would have cursed Rena out because, you know, I love me some Rena, but, girl, it low-key is dirty. Like, if you and Sherelle are friends, and like you said at the beginning of the season, sometimes things can cross a line where you don't know if it's personal or business. Because if you do have a friendship with someone, it's going to seem more personal, right? You're going to take it more like, damn, like, girl, you're supposed to be my sister and you're doing this. Even though it could just be business, but because you are friends, you may be a little bit more sensitive to the situation, right? I get that Rena doesn't feel wanted or needed at the agency, but it does come across, like somebody said in the comment section, it does come across a little bit grimy. That, girl, it's one thing for you to want to leave, right, girl? Can't nobody stop you, but, girl, for you to want to take two of my agents and then my top selling agents at that, girl. Sherelle would have had every right to curse out Rena. Every right. And that's how the friendship will probably come to an end. You see what I'm saying? So anyways, Sherelle basically lets them know that, you know, they're going to head back to Tampa, but she's going to stay to spend some time with Chad. Ocho Cinco wanted me. Okay? So Joanna basically tells the group, because they asked her what she was the night before. She was on a date, right? So they're like, wow, you know, basically, where was Joanna? What was Joanna at? And she tells them that she was basically on a date and she's getting a divorce. It actually was very, very sad. You know, I think at the end of the day, I think that, you know, it's all about, are you and this person that are in this relationship, are you happy? And if you're not happy, you know, girl, sometimes you have to do what's best for you, right? But it is sad just to see some you know, a situation, a relationship come to an end, especially like when you got kids involved. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too far-fetched removed from reality where I know that even though I might not have no man, or I might not want no man, or I might die single, okay, that it can be a very sad situation when a marriage, a relationship comes to an end. And then when you start to add children in it, I don't think they had any children. I think she had a child before she met her husband. But even if there's no children involved, it could be a sad situation. They all basically let her know that they're supportive of her, and they all kind of just tell her that, you know, sometimes you have to realize that your happiness is what matters the most. And that's pretty much what it was, and the episode went off. I thought it was a sweet moment. Everybody pretty much at the table was crying. And that's what it was. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.